I'm off to Motorcycle Live. And inevitably, as always, it's raining. Every year I go to Motorcycle Live, it rains. Which means, being as Birmingham is 3 hours from me, and my dad wants to go, and neither of us can be asked to go on the bikes in rain, I'm now off to theirs, and we're going to poodle off in the car. Which, admittedly, means less video to go through of motorways and crap. Fingers crossed with my luck recently, we actually get there. Fingers crossed with my luck recently, I get to theirs. I always took the piss with trains about when they're cancelled because of the wrong kinds of leaves. Well, I think I now know what they mean, because these leaves are just fucking terrible. Now, I've got a choice of going down a puddle and it's splashing on my non-waterproof shoes, or over shitty mulchy leaves. On the bright side, it makes the road look really pretty. And just to top it off, I have almost no feeling in the rear tyre. I've noticed ever since it's got wet and cold, and both tyres are full of air, they're both solid, but it seems that as lovely as these Maxxis tyres are in the dry, or when it's wet but not as cold, as soon as you get it wet and cold, there is no feedback. It's like riding on marshmallows. Or oil. Or oil covered marshmallows. Right, we're now at our first stop at Thetford. On the way. Here we go.
Here one minute, gone the next. There's no heart beating inside your chest. It's vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. Never to be seen again. Never to be seen
Right, I got back from NEC. A nice day. Wasn't really a lot to report. The two new Nortons just look fantastic. The Bobber looks really nice in person. I didn't think I'd actually like that. The Ninja 650 I liked it more in person than I thought I'd actually like. Sat on the Ducati Supersport. That is a nice bike. I mean, that is proper tasty. I touched the Superleggera, mainly because there wasn't a sign that says do not touch. Anyway, damned if I'm not touching it. Sadly, it's occurred to me that all my videos have lines across them because of the lighting. I don't know why, it must be sent through the camera, but it's recorded now, so hopefully you won't have minded those little blips. My bike of the show has got to be, it's probably going to be the Speed Triple. Because I love Speed Triple. Alright, it's not from this year, it's from last year, but still it's amazing. Second, probably the Ninja 650, followed by the Ducati Supersport. If I got rid of this Triumph, so move the Ninja up to first place, Supersport up to second, my third place, quite surprising for a lot of people, will be the Royal Enfield Himalayan. Because the surprising thing is, right, this is a 410cc engine. This has been developed from scratch, the entire bike. It's the only off-road motorcycle to come with its own compass, you know, which is different. It's got luggage racks built in, but instead of just having some on the back, it's also got some on the front, so you can store actual luggage on the back and you can store extra fuel or tools on the front, which I think is brilliant. And it costs, alright, the price isn't confirmed because obviously depending on when it's getting in the country early next year, but it's going to be somewhere around £4,000, somewhere between 4 and 4.5, which is amazing. The GSXR 125, that sexy little 125 that's got the keyless ignition and all that, that's going to be £4,000. Well, 4.2, 4.3, yet again, depending on exchange rates when it comes into the country. Sadly, I didn't manage to get videos I wanted to do done because everyone seemed like they weren't going to have a sense of humour today, which sucked ass. So what I wanted to do was go around to different people and ask them the news, but you know, the news that's not real. I want to get some kind of spoof news, like it's going to be, here's Dave from Triumph with news about the road legal streamliner. Here's Deborah from Kawasaki mentioning how there's going to be an H2RR because it's going to have 2 superchargers. Here's Ian from Suzuki who told me that the new GSXR 1000 and the new GSXR 1000R have been in production for a while, but they wanted to let all the little kids get it out of the way first because then they could show them how the real men do it. Which is why it has like the variable valve timing and the balance free forks and shit like that. But no one wanted to play ball. Either I couldn't get people because, like, the Kawasaki stand had like 2 people on it. Triumph had loads, but as normal, Triumph doesn't want to, you know, talk about stuff that's not out yet, you know, officially, even if it's absolute bollocks. Like the Street Triple 800, which everyone knows is coming. They didn't know about. Or he said it won't be he said I wasn't the first person that asked about it, but he doesn't know anything. I thought, I bet you fucking don't. You lot never know anything. I could have a picture in my hand. I could turn up on a prototype of it, signed by the owner of Triumph himself, and Triumph would still turn around and say, I don't know. Which, good on them. Don't give away your secrets.